Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I already got all my festivity up. I'm so excited. This is my favorite time of the year. Once Thanksgiving Day is over, I'm like ready for Christmas and I'm ready for my birthday, for New Year's. It's just such a fun season, so I just had to step up my game and do all my nice fun decor. But nonetheless, I'm here today to be doing a worth the buy or nah foundation review on the brand new Maybelline Superstay full coverage up to 24 hours foundation. Super excited about this boy. Today we're gonna see if this is worth the pretty penny, which, I mean, it's not that expensive. It's like $11.99, but once I added that extra shipping cost, it ended up being a little bit more. But I'm really excited because you guys know that I love Maybelline products. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by moisturizing my skin, and I'm just going to be using my Estee Lauder Day Wear Matte Moisturizer. This stuff is phenomenal. I'm obsessed with it. I actually posted this on my Snapchat, and so many of you guys screenshotted that and were like, hell yeah, I'm getting that. So if you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, you need to go do that because I always hook you guys up before I even show products onto my YouTube channel. If you want to see like what I've been loving, you'll be more likely to find it on my Snapchat. So it's gonna be right here. Oh my god, my skin just needs this refresher. My face, my cheeks have been a little crazy this past few days. I think it's just been because I've been eating so much food and the food hasn't been the best. And I've been on a really like good eating path, and I've been working out like crazy. Another thing you'll see in my Snapchat, I've been working out like every day. I love working out. It makes me so happy. So I do it every day because I feel like it calms down my nerves, my anxiety sometimes, and it just makes my day so much better. It makes me have a clear mindset. But I know that you guys have asked me about doing a like fitness post on here, like a fitness video, my workouts and stuff, but I don't know about putting it on YouTube yet. I feel like that would have to have its separate thing. So I actually officially have my website, which is www.themexicanbeauty.com, and I'm going to be putting all sorts of fitness stuff there, whether it's workouts, how to work out, how to stay on a plan. It's gonna also have my workout playlist. When I work out very intensely. Like I really like take the gym very serious. So I'll have like what I like to eat, what I like to munch on, and then I also have like fashion posts where I go when I want to dress up, what websites I recommend, because I'm all about staying in a budget. So I will have all sorts of stuff that isn't necessarily like reviews and tutorials on my website so you guys can see. Right now I don't have anything, but I'm gonna start linking it down in the description box so you guys can check it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the foundation. So you guys know the drill. I went ahead and just moisturized my skin. I always forget to add primer for some reason. Like I'm always about to forget, and then I look over and I'm like, wait, Fenty Beauty, I need you. So I'm just gonna use this Fenty Beauty primer. You guys know the drill. This is like my life. I probably will not be using something different unless I come across something different. So now we can move on to the foundation after this long chat. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the color Toffee Caramel. Now I must say, it matches like my hand color, but my face is lighter and my neck is getting lighter. So I don't know how this is gonna do, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on my hand. It's definitely staying in place. Okay, so I'm just dotting it. It's not hard to blend, even though it's like that more thicker consistency, but it's not like thick in the aspect of feeling like clay-like. It's just kind of like a stay in place foundation, like it doesn't run or anything. I feel like it blends pretty easy. It definitely covers right away. As you can see, it covered my redness right away. And today my redness is on fleek because I think the food that I ate just really messed me up. It's crazy because I know it was the food because I haven't worn any makeup. I actually didn't wear any makeup on Thanksgiving Day, like zero makeup. I always say that I want to wear makeup on Thanksgiving and it never happens. Like I always end up just being barefaced in my PJs, looking like a total hot mess. But I really don't care. I feel like that's when I'm most comfortable. And also, I feel like on Thanksgiving Day, like, I can't be looking cute because I just get so bloated after that I'm like, this is like not happening right now. I'd rather be comfortable than cute when I'm trying to like devour a meal. That's that. And also I really apologize that I did not have up a tutorial for Thanksgiving. Things just got so hectic that I did not have time. I actually filmed something and I didn't like it at all. And I don't want to put anything that I'm not truly proud of onto my channel. So I decided not to do it, and that's also when I decided that I wanted to include a giveaway for you guys because you guys have just been so freaking awesome. And I think that was my way of saying thank you to you guys for all your support. So I'm really excited. If you haven't entered my giveaway, I'm gonna have it linked somewhere in this video so that you guys can go check it out as soon as you're done watching this video, or if you're too excited, you can go check it out right now and then come back to this video. You can see the big difference of the foundation. One side completely red, this side completely covered, and I actually did not use that much product. I only used 1 pump of it, and I used it very wisely. I still have a little tiny bit left, which I'm probably just gonna add in areas where I feel like I need it. So like right here. But other than that, I feel like the foundation covered everything it needed to cover. I'm gonna be using my brush, and I'm gonna be taking some of the foundation. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's a full coverage consistency, as you can see right there. So I'm just gonna be applying this side and just taking my brush. The only thing about foundation is that it can be so messy. So now I have the foundation on my skin. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this. Foundation is on both sides of my face. The only thing I'm not liking, but it's not the foundation, it's just my skin because I had a reaction, was the texture on it. It is a little bit noticeable, and I think it also has to do with the fact that when you wear a thicker consistency foundation, sometimes it tends to accentuate your texture a little bit more just because there's more stuff on the face. Now, does it feel lightweight? Yes, it does feel lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel like a heavy consistency on here, but I do feel like the foundation, you really want to either use like a really good foundation brush that can really blend it like a flat top kabuki, or you want to use a beauty blender. I would say that I personally like the beauty blender more because I feel like maybe because it was thicker, it wasn't staying in certain places. Like right here, you can still see a little bit of redness in this area right here, but everywhere it covered really nicely. I do feel like it's oxidizing just a touch, but it's nothing too serious, but I do feel it getting a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna go ahead and neutralize it with concealer once I go in with that part of my makeup routine. It's not clinging onto my textures, which is surprising because it is a thicker consistency. But when you get really up close, you can definitely tell that you are wearing foundation. Like, you can tell that you have product on your skin. It's not like one of those natural looking foundations. But it does feel lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy at all as I'm talking and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and let you guys know how it works with the rest of my products, and then we can go ahead and get our day started. Okay, so I am back. It has been about an hour since I last saw you guys. I was doing my makeup and watching The Voice. So I was a little bit distracted. I love this show. I'm like obsessed. But nonetheless, I am back and I am ready to give you guys some feedback on the foundation. So overall, it did really well with the rest of my products. It blended out with my blush, and it did really good when I blended out my concealer. It wasn't like clinging onto anything or just pulling it apart or breaking apart, none of that. Definitely has that matte finish. It looks like a matte consistency. It's not looking like dewy or radiant or any of that. It just looks matte. So now our only hope is that it'll stay matte for a long time so that we can, you know, enjoy this foundation. But I feel like for somebody that's trying to cover like imperfections or has a lot of redness or something like this will definitely cover right away. So that's like the first impression off of just seeing it on the face the first time. So that's a good thing. But I feel like if you are somebody that has normal skin, this is gonna look good if you're looking for something that's going to really cover those imperfections. Now, if you are somebody that has dry skin and you're looking for a full coverage foundation, I may not recommend this because it did give me a matte finish right away. So I feel like for you who has dry skin, it may cling onto your texture, it may separate and break apart, or it may just look too matte where it starts to look flat. So that's just very first impressions on it, but I will be back probably towards the end of the day and give you guys my full thoughts on how this wore, and then we can go ahead and decide whether the Maybelline Stay Matte Foundation or Superstay Foundation Stay Matte, whether the Maybelline Superstay Foundation is a really good new drugstore pickup or not. Okay, so I am officially back, and it's been a long day. I've been wearing this probably for about 7 hours. and it's definitely dewy. You can see that there's definitely a lot of oil around my nose and usually my smile lines, but there's actually not as much oil as I anticipated on my smile lines as there is right here. Let's see, there is oil, it's basically all on my T-zone, so that's something. It definitely looks more skin-like as the day goes by, so all you would have to do is honestly just blot it and just blot those areas, and then it looks so much better. Like, it looks back to matte, so you can easily do that. It wasn't until about hour 5 where I noticed that it was definitely getting more dewy, but like I said, if you know, just blot it either with some powder, or even if you're using a sponge or like a brush just to kind of clean that up, you can totally do that, and I think it'll look so much better. But I feel for the fact that it still looks very much in place, even though I touched it up with my sponge, none of the product came off, it's still staying in place. So I do agree with the name Superstay. I feel like it stays there until you really take it off with some makeup wipes and your face cleanser. For $11.99, you get really good product, very comparable to the high-end foundations that are being sold at Sephora for much higher prices, because I feel like it does such a good job of covering without looking too like cakey on the skin, but still covering everything it needs to cover. You guys see, clearly I have imperfections and blemishes that I constantly want to cover, my redness in particular. So the fact that I was able to do that with one layer is very, very good, especially with drugstore consistencies. Definitely want to pick this up when it comes in stores. If you can't wait, you can always order it on Ulta.com because they do have it there. I will have all my color recommendations if you're along the color lines of me listed down below, but I really would recommend you just waiting until it hits your stores, or if you find it somewhere else where you can actually kind of like see the colors, even if you can't swatch these, because I know you can't really swatch the products, even though I have seen Ulta's doing a better job of kind of having testers out for the drugstore items so that you can swatch and you can kind of see. But I feel like even by just seeing like what they look like through the packaging is enough to kind of help you guide, as opposed to online where you're just kind of like playing guessing. I think that that's a really good thing. So those are all my thoughts. I hope that this was very informative and that you guys got kind of like a really good, well-rounded review. And like I mentioned, what works for me may not always work for you. So this is just what worked out for me. But I feel like it's always cool for me to hear what you guys like. So if you guys have any suggestions, or if you guys have tried the Superstay foundation by Maybelline, then please let me know your thoughts. If you're planning on trying, then I totally encourage you to do so, because I feel like this is a really good budget foundation. And I feel like there's other foundations that are super high-end that are expensive, but that have similar formulas to this foundation, so you shouldn't have to spend that much when you can just get your hands on this. So don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoy watching my worth of buy or not videos. If you guys have any other recommendations on future foundation reviews, then please go ahead and leave them down below in the comment section. And also don't forget to enter my giveaway, because I am currently holding a giveaway and I wouldn't want you guys to miss that. So I will also have that link down below in my description box so you guys can check it out. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.